Who are you?
Who am I? That's a deep question.
Exactly. And answer it in your perception of yourself.
I am a person looking for a way. I'm an artist looking for a way out, or a way to be understood in current time. I think that I am using art as a way to apologize to not only the people that I love and care about in life, but as a way to apologize for myself for not being what I was always meant to be or capable of being. So right now, I'm just a creator, and I'm just having fun creating. Being able to look back and say that I did that is bringing me a lot of joy. Doesn't matter how big or small the victory right now, as long as we're collecting dubs. I think I'm a collector of dubs, a paint pusher,
Beautiful.
if you will.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
All right, so what drives you? What are some of your inspirations, motivations, passions? And I know you mentioned a little bit earlier, but reasons for doing the things that you do and pursuing the things that you pursue.
I think my reasoning behind doing this is to feel validated within myself, to feel like I didn't waste 36 years, on earth just chasing after things aimlessly that didn't provide any substance or purpose. I know it's kind of cringe nowadays to hear people say that art saved their life, but I think in my case it really did. I was at a point where I literally in my 30s didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. And one night, a cold beer, a little bit of Drake, and some watercolors on canvas. Yeah, we got that. A little bit of watercolor on canvas turned into a full-fledged LLC 6 years later. And it's been kind of hard to juggle the concept of just being able to have fun and create awesome things that I think are beautiful and still treat it like a business while at the same time trying to have a social life, trying to be present in other areas. So, and I think all artists are dealing with that. I think all artists will continue to deal with that. But again, yeah, right now I'm just having fun creating. I am glad that I haven't given up on art. There's obviously been trials and tribulations, and it's just like anything else.
Yeah, so what are some of the inspirations that have kept you pushing through?
The word no.
Oh.
I kind of use that as a fuel. For a while, I thought that just because I was an artist, that was enough to get me in the doorway. That was enough to, just because it looked good on canvas, that was a way, that was my end. But it's not. People aren't really so much into seeing the finished work. They want to know who you are while you're making the work.
Right.
And accepting that has been a huge game changer in my artistry. Realizing that those little in-between details, those bloopers, those mess ups, those moments of vulnerability are like key to finishing the project,
Yeah, to discovering like who you are as an artist.
Absolutely.
So that leads us into what are some of the challenges you face being an artist, like personal hardships. I know you said you were at a tough time when art found you, and also external challenges and interpersonal struggles that you face with your relationships and being an artist.
A big one is realizing that everybody can't go, right? I think a lot of times, especially in my culture as being a black man, right? Like, it's kind of the norm to hear people, kind of bring you down when you're doing something that's conducive for you, right? Like for example, I had a big thing where I expected all of my friends and family to like my artwork. I would reach out to them and I would show them, hey, check this out, da-da-da-da-da, and I would always get a really bland-ass response, and it would leave me feeling kind of empty, and I'd be like, damn, like, I thought you of all people would like it. But then, like, I had to realize, one, Rob, everybody's not into art. And two, Rob, everybody isn't into your art, and that's okay. And that was a huge struggle. I used to do craft shows and things, and I would only invite my friends and family, and then I'd spend the entire event not networking, not really building my infrastructure as an artist and communicating with people, but I would spend it on pins and needles waiting to see my aunt and uncle walk through the door or my friends walk through, and then they wouldn't. So then it feels like the show is a failure, and it feels in turn like I'm a failure. So that was a huge thing for me to get over.
So how did you overcome those challenges?
By just creating and just not really realizing that I'm ultimately creating these things for me. It's a bonus that like someone else likes it. It's an even bigger bonus if someone decides that they want to buy it. Ultimately, I get to paint. Just like I get to wake up and I get to go to work in a little while and I get to, provide for myself and what have you. I also get to paint just for me, just because it's fucking dope. You know what I mean? Like, and that doesn't have to be an experience that I share with anybody else. You know?
So, what are some of your goals with your artistry and your personal goals?
In short form, I just want to live on as many living room walls as possible. You know what I mean? I kind of just want to be eternal in someone's face. I love the fact that each painting that I do is kind of individual to the person looking at it. It gives them a chance to be entranced in the work and question their own morality and integrity and all type of things that are invoked by just looking at the image. I want to continue to make bigger paintings. I would love to get into murals. I would love to live paint. I would love for people to see the chemistry between sound and paint and movement and like how that all correlates. But again, now I just kind of want to make my mark. I just want to keep creating, and I kind of just want to put myself on the map in Minneapolis as a household name.
Awesome. How will you accomplish your goals? What are your plans?
I don't know.
Insert plug to your, first solo gallery.
Yeah. Got you. Yeah, so I think, well, if I'm being completely honest, I did kind of pray for this moment, recently actually, to be able to have the courage to throw a solo event. I think I've accomplished every other aspect of being an artist outside of actual gallery placement, right? And I was blessed and fortunate enough to be able to work for a really nice hospitality company downtown Minneapolis here, the Canopy Hilton. And with that, on my first day, I was shown this beautiful space. And the moment that I walked in, and it was an event space, and I was just having the details to be able to sell it and be able to know my way around the building. And the moment that I walked in, I knew like, oh, okay, this is it, Rob. Like, you know what, if we're gonna do it, if we're gonna take a hiatus, if we're gonna say that we're in year 6, if we're gonna talk this game, fuck it, let's go for it, right? We're gonna do the solo event. And if I can get 3 people there, that'd be dope. If I can get 30, that's doper. I'm just gonna be glad to say that I actually went through with it and that I can check that off of my list, and you know what I mean, I have that under my belt, you know?
Beautiful. Yeah. So that's we're rounding out here, so I have a question about, you kind of mentioned a little bit before, but what is success to you? So include your definition of success for yourself and for your art. I know you mentioned achieving, every artist's accolades, but what does that look like for you? Besides the gallery and, your goals?
Success is being able to wake, as far as the artistry for me personally, and I think outside looking in, I think success is being able to wake up every day and still enjoying art and wanting to create and going to bed with that exact feeling. That right there is success. Like, because the moment I lose that, right, like, the fuck are we doing, Like, we're just out here putting stuff on canvas because we want numbers or because we want money or whatever it is that you're searching for. I think the real success is by waking up and still having that urge to make something beautiful, whether it's for yourself or for someone else. If I can hold on to that 7 days a week, I'm Gucci. I've achieved it.
And so how can people get involved with you and what you have going on right now?
Definitely come to the show, because like I need eyeballs. With that being said, keeping up with the journey, again, Captl.p, CPTL.p on Instagram and TikTok. That'll be a great way to keep up with the current projects. Aside from that, I don't know. I guess I'll let you know when I do know. But for now,
you have a website or anything?
Yes, I do have a website, but we can't use that because it's all under web paint. I gotta change that, so I don't want to broadcast that yet. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do on that.
That's a website coming soon.
Yeah, website coming soon.
Perfect. And how can we help you?
Words of affirmation, positive attitudes. I like to be around like-minded individuals. I like mixing minds. I don't be involved if you don't want to be involved, you know? I think Jill Scott said, you can't tell me what to do unless you can tell me what to do, you know what I mean? So I just want to keep working with dope people like yourselves who are energetic and eager to learn from me just as like I want to learn from them. And from there, you know, the sky is the limit, man.
Beautiful, well put. Well, thank you, Rob. We enjoyed having you here, and
thank you.
We look forward to working with you in this first gallery experience. What is it called again?
9 Lives is
Wonderful.
the name of the exhibition.
Awesome. And then can you tell us just off the record just a little bit about what 9 Lives means to you?
Honestly, it's a testament of my resilience and how sometimes starting over in life can be just as addictive as substance abuse. I think sometimes you just get in a place where you let life punch on you a little bit too much and you're okay with starting over. Being able to look at some of the things that I've come through and seeing where I am now, like I would say we're probably on life 6 or 7 now, but
Awesome.
There was definitely 9 of them, you know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
we're trying to utilize what we have now and learn from what happened back then. So
Wonderful.
That's
Well,
kind of
thank
what
you
the show's
again,
about.
Rob. We are going to check you out on the show and, you know, have some more content coming from you.
Yeah, for sure.
Wonderful time.
Thank you.
Awesome. And cut.